Okay. That's a semi-truck. We're on the highway. It happens.
It was very close.
It's a big truck.
It was close.
Oh, it's close. That was a close truck. That was like a high-pitched version of your dad. That was like if your dad and Stu were the same thing. Oh, wow. We have problems. Okay, that's a cause for concern. Thank you for the blinker, sir. Appreciate it. Wow. Okie dokie. Growing up doesn't mean forgetting the things that you loved as a kid. Take us, for instance. We're a couple of 80s babies who've traveled thousands of miles looking for memories in the form of comic books, collectible toys, and anything that brings up a good old-fashioned nostalgic feeling. We've met many new people, we've seen interesting new places, and we've made countless new memories in the process. Individually, we're known as Kat and Paul, but with our powers combined, we become Comic Trips, and we're inviting you along with us for our journey of pop culture exploration.
It's an absolutely gorgeous day in Jersey today. Paul and I have the day off, and we are going to go exploring. We're going to do something a little different today, and we're not going to fill you guys in with where we're going. We're going to be selfish.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. I will tell you, though, that this is a place that we have been trying to go to now for maybe about 1.5 to 2 years. Highly recommended. It has articles written on it, and it's ever so epic.
It's steeped in mystery,
yes.
So to speak?
So it's not open to the public. You actually have to call. I think the Google explanation was open occasionally and by appointment only.
Yes.
So obviously we called and we were like, hey, can we come on in? And the guy was like, yeah, sure.
It was much easier than I thought it was going to be.
A lot easier than we thought. We thought maybe we might get grilled a little bit, but we weren't. We're very excited. Like I said, we're not going to tell you where we're going. We're just going to kind of show up and you're going to see for yourself.
Just know that this is somewhere that we are very excited to go. It has been so long since we have wanted to go here, and now we are finally having things lined up. We're going to hang out there. Funny enough, we have our good friends trailing us in the car behind, Katie and James. They are in New Jersey for a couple days hanging out. We decided we wanted to take them to a couple cool places. So we did stop at Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash before here.
Yes.
Just,
Pop in. They'd never been there before, so we just wanted to pop in and they kind of wanted to see what it was all about.
Today's kind of like a surprise,
It's
here.
a surprise?
Right, because we're always like, hey, we're going to go here, blah, 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 this about this place, but this time we're just going to kind of be like, oh, here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
So we hope you guys enjoy it.
But we are on the turnpike, we are headed towards New York, and we're going to do the damn thing.
We're going to do some damage. Some financial damage.
Yeah, that's probably 100% accurate.
It was one of those things, though, that it was presented to me, and it was like, I'd be dumb not to just say, all right, you know what? Basically, it was, do I buy this lot? Because it was a lot of several things. It was 5 different things. It was 5 different things, you guys.
5 different things.
It was 5 different things.
It was 5.
So it was either buy the lot of toys or get hair extensions for the wedding.
And what do you have now?
The lot of things. I wanted to be a mermaid for my wedding. I wanted to be the mermaid undertaker.
You are my mermaid.
Yeah, but I wanted to have really long hair.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Wouldn't you think?
My
The Undertaker's complete. Wouldn't you think I'm the man who destroys everyone except Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania? What the f is that? And then he came back and redeemed himself.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I love the Undertaker.
I love you too.
I do love it. Oh, I was talking about the Undertaker. This is awkward.
Oh.
I love you a lot.
Yep. Where
Damn,
we live.
that's a cop car.
Was a cop car.
Was a cop car. Damn! He probably did a pit maneuver. You know what that is? I watch enough cops to know.
I know exactly
It's when
what
the cop clips a back wheel or a front wheel of a perpetrator, of a perp, and the other car starts spinning out of control. But sometimes it gets a little bashed. But that looks like it got a lot bashed. Here, actually, I'll show you. Oh, that's dirty. It got a little bashed. I completely we dismantled our mount, so I'm just gonna hold it for the meantime.
So yeah, so we're on our way to New York. That's what we're doing. We're going to New York for toys and comic books and stuff and places.
We're doing a thing.
We're doing a thing.
We'll check back with you later.
I can't believe you just knocked that over.
This was one of the parking situations I think we've ever had to deal with.
Right, we're under a bridge somewhere near 42nd and 3rd, which
We're
is about,
under the highway, under the BQE right now.
it's about a block away from where Koch's Comics is. We drove past where it was supposed to be, and I didn't see a sign, but it's supposedly here, and Katie and James parked way down there, so we're gonna go catch up with them. Apparently, I didn't see a sign,
We don't
nothing.
understand this situation. How cars parking like that. What? This is
That's a toilet seat. That was a toilet seat. All right. Is that it? Look. This is it.
Do you smell it? You smell the old, like, the age?
You were the person who called yesterday?
I am. Hi, how are you?
Okay.
We've been looking for parking for the past hour and a half.
It is, yeah, no, it's an experience around here.
All right, yeah, come around the back.
Oh, okay.
She jumped over. So look, one over there. I think she's gonna jump again.
So how does it work here? Do we just take a look around?
Yeah. Usually the stuff is outside, and then there's like this batch here, the boxes there,
Right.
is a DC run that's $1.
Little baby.
Yep, nothing else matters now except the cat.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Two cat.
Two cat.
This is $1 aisle,
Okay.
so everything in this aisle is $1. Unless somebody stuck something in that shouldn't be here, but you
Right.
know, usually it's okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so there's a Marvel run over here for $1 that ends over here.
Okay.
There's an indie run that starts over here and ends down here, and then there's a whole bunch of boxes in the middle that are undigested and basically are just $1. All right, then all this is $1. We are going to be cleaning up a little bit. It doesn't have to be quite as chaotic as it is. This is all indies. This is all manga, manga anime books for $1.
Okay.
This is more stuff for $1 that hasn't been digested yet. The only thing in this area that's not $1 is the Star Wars trades are $5.
Okay.
If you want to be more conventionally literate, you know, pretend
Actual
to have,
books.
Yeah, real books. These are really unsorted, although there is a big sci-fi section in the middle for $1.
Okay.
And a whole bunch of cookbooks for $1, and a whole bunch of mystery that is separated for $1. If we get the lights on in here, you can see even a little better. Ah, yes. Ooh.
So cute.
Ooh, the creature. Ooh. You need a belly rub? You need a belly rub? Yes, you get a little belly rub. Mm. Oh, you like the belly rub, don't you? We sometimes put him to sleep with a belly rub.
Really? Just ended up in here one day, huh?
Yeah, literally in the middle of the floor. That happened with the other cat as well about 3 years ago. Just never. But the other cat, we found the mother, and we found siblings who got this. We never found anybody. You didn't have any siblings? No. Okay, this is a trade paperback aisle.
Okay.
Everything in this aisle is $6.
Okay.
This is all vinyl.
Vinyl.
They're variable prices, like usually 1 to 4.
You.
Okay, these are Bronze Age for $2.
Okay.
an unspeakable mess.
Again, like our home reminds me of. Just a much smaller space, that's all. Wow.
Anyway, so now for a long time there's an inventory in the warehouse that is 1970 to 2000, about 1,300 boxes long. And for a variety of reasons, it never is one continuous run. So we're working on trying to get it all in one continuous run.
So is this something that you're completing for you?
No, it's physically split throughout the warehouse, but we're trying to get it so that it's a little user friendly. So we don't have to say S's are over there and T's are over there. This is like the beginning of having a continuous run. This is A through H. Okay. H. Yes. Oh, okay. We're gonna let you down now. We're gonna let you down. This is the breakdown area. Okay. This is like when somebody's sorting things. There'll be A's, B's, C's, D's. Right. This is the beginning of that. Okay. The run that we're trying to get into one place ends over there. It's A through M. Okay. Then like W's are over here, S's over there, R's in the back, more S's over there. We're trying to get it so that it's all winds its way through this section. So we have to move a lot of boxes around. Gold, silver, sort of this what you see marked with G's is basically gold, silver, bronze age. These are books we list individually. There's an inventory of story arcs and complete sets. We try to identify all these story arcs and all that. So this aisle and the next aisle over is pretty much all story arcs and sets. There's a run of magazines. All right, these are all magazines over here. Okay. You know, comics, journals, and ilk of that nature. These are British annuals over here.
Scoot out of your way.
We sell things by the box as well. So these are some things that we sell by the box. So that gives you kind of a rundown of what it's like. Okay, John, I'm gonna have Ray work on ordering some stuff.
Hi. First of all, we just talk about this for a second. Wow. And then she wanted me to come JLA. Wow. I saw this and I was like, oh, it's the thing you put your action figures in. Filled with action figures. Samurai. Then they have this one. I mean, they're missing some of their pieces, but how cool is that? Some little kid just loved this. Yeah. This is James.
I've been looking for PowerPoints.
Oh my god, can I see this? This is so cute.
Very good. Shot glasses.
And a DVD.
James? Yes. Here you go. It's all you.
What is that? I almost dropped it.
That's a great one.
There's like old Fangoria. Joe, what's the story behind this?
Ah, you found the acetates.
Yeah.
They're like, they are from Brazil.
Okay.
One of our colleagues who works here, one day he was sitting in the office interviewing one of the publishers about their next documentary. Right. And he watches these hand trucks full of boxes go by that are targeted to be thrown out. Mm-hmm. So he says, well, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And they say, we're throwing these out. And it turns out to be all these acetates. But basically, when you got the license in Brazil,
Right.
Marvel obviously didn't send you original art.
Right. Okay.
They sent you was acetates, and then you would, overwrite the word balloons.
Wow.
And so he has a ton of this stuff. I mean, Brooklyn was one of the members of the Newsboy Legion. Is called Brooklyn. Just about everybody who couldn't afford to live in Manhattan all these years, either they lived on the Lower East Side or they lived in Brooklyn. So everybody from Jack Kirby to Frank Frazetta, Brooklyn has kind of been a comic book central for about 50, maybe 100 years. The Fleischer brothers worked out of Brooklyn. Everybody, the early Superman cartoons were done here. Gene Colan, we used to visit him regularly. He lived in Brooklyn last few years of his life. We feel like we're well pedigreed locationally and geographically. What's become obvious in the last 30 years is that Marvel basically out of that 1960s revolution created a sort of a wave of young enthusiasm for artists and writers, and that kind of is nourishing the industry as it is now. And it's, I think right now a lot of people get very sentimental about the old days, and well, that's a lot of nice stuff there, but there's a ton of talent around now. I think that entire wave that was created by Marvel has resulted in a really broad, diverse, and idiosyncratic group of people doing a lot of good work. Comics did have a massive crash in the early 90s when this speculation was a little excessive. I always talk about the death of Superman as being the near death of comics, because Superman came out, the death of Superman was in December 1992, and the book Death of Superman 75 was wholesaling literally for $5 and $10 a month after it came out. This made it in all the newspapers. Everybody in the world decided that they were going to invest in comics and retire to Tahiti. That didn't quite work out, because over the next 4 months, Superman came back in April of '93, and people were buying these by the case. And at that point, there were maybe 60 comic stores in Brooklyn, and 2 years later, there were 6. Unlike cards, which have still not recovered from whatever collapse they suffered, comics have really kind of come back. One of the nice things about comics in the last 10 years is that in that sort of period of time when the speculation was high, you did have Valiant, which was story-driven, but you had Image, which was kind of production and artist-driven. And with all due respect to artists, if they haven't got a story to tell, it doesn't work out that well. You need Alan Moore, you need Neil Gaiman, you need Grant Morrison. They're the ones, basically they're the ones, Scott Snyder, they're the ones who basically have given comics sort of a real firm grounding that I don't think will go away. So I think the prospects for comics, it's always good, because if there's talent, it'll hold up.
I got my little stack here. James, you getting that series?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh boy.
Hey, babe.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were cat.
Babe.
These are all 2.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Okay. I'll count those out.
All right, and these are from the Spread Woman. Oh, all right. So, okay, these are all 5. These are 2, and that's 1.
Joe, thank you very much. Thank you for your
Thank you.
hospitality. Much
It was
appreciated.
a pleasure meeting
Seriously.
you. Thank you.
It's very nice meeting you, sir.
Take care. Nice meeting you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Very nice meeting you, sir. Thank you for all your help.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Yeah.
That place, dude, don't touch your face. That place was unlike anything I had ever experienced before, ever.
Yeah.
I think it's high time we go grab some food.
Wash our hands.
Maybe we'll meet up with, wow, this guy's going the wrong way. Maybe we'll meet up with some friends, who knows? We shall see. We shall see. I really need to wash my hands and pee.
Yep.
And
Not at the same time.
not at the same time.
Because that would be weird. I think they're in the next one up,
The
right?
next one, yeah, but we're gonna have to wait until the light has to turn. Oh, that place was crazy. I was not expecting that from all the pictures that I'd seen of it.
Nope.
What?
Yeah. The pictures, the few pictures that we've seen and just the stories didn't even do it justice. That was literally incredible. I like the type of store it is. Have to wash my hands now.
Yeah,
not a bad thing.
Touching your face, and I'm just like, oh.
A spot to eat, a spot to wash our hands,
A spot to pee.
and a spot to pee. So we'll check back with you.
We will. Once the light turns, then we can actually.
If the light ever turns, the light's never going to turn. Hey, surprise! Oh, he got you back. Why are you still filming? How we doing? Since we were in the area and Jeremy couldn't come with us on this hunt, even though we were in
ruin his day by showing up at his job.
So we showed up at Jeremy's job. Jeremy helps run Lockyard Beer Garden in Brooklyn. Great selection of beer. They are known for their hot dogs and their pierogies. Try to come here anytime we're in the area. So I figure we do our haul outside since it's beautiful. And we're about to say goodbye to Katie and James. They are headed back home tomorrow morning and they're staying overnight in New York today. Why not? Let's just get into it. What did you get?
Katie found this on the shelf. It's the DC, I guess, adaptation of 9/11.
It's to teach kids, because there's a whole generation that hasn't, it's not alive for 9/11.
Yeah.
So apparently it's supposed to teach kids about 9/11.
It's appropriate that we got it in New York.
I didn't know it was DC. Is it really
Yeah, it's DC.
Yeah, it's DC, and that's an Alex Ross cover.
And then I found two. They need love. This one was sealed, but this is the nicest looking one I could find. Novels of Mary Jane. So they were $5 a piece.
What's that?
No, it's just interesting.
Yeah,
$5
those
a
were
piece.
$5 a piece. Not too bad. Not too bad.
The vibe of Koch's Comic Warehouse is kind of exactly that. It's a warehouse. There is no sign outside. If you don't look up into the windows above street level, you would walk by it, you would drive by it. We drove by it at a snail's pace. We didn't see a sign. We had no idea. We're like, well, this is obviously the wrong address.
The only reason I knew it was there is because there was like a Captain America sign in an upper window that looked like it was covered in rust because of rain.
And you walk in there, it smells like history almost.
It smells like Brooklyn.
Yeah, it smells like Brooklyn. Joseph and his staff there are extremely nice. They're extremely helpful as well, too. Anything we needed, they were there, but they weren't in our way. Hundreds and hundreds, thousands and thousands of $1 books. Oh, these are all Marvel $1. These are DC. These are Bronze Age books for $2 a piece. That is the type of stuff where it is a place out of like your dreams.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, and I would add that when you walk in, you might think this place is disorganized. You're not really going to be able to just walk over to a bunch of boxes and find something, but it was surprisingly organized for such a huge warehouse. Like we looked for Runaways Volume 2, found a complete run 1 to 30 with no problem whatsoever. Don't be intimidated when you walk in, because you might think, no way can I handle this, but you can find some stuff.
You're right, it is intimidating. And so what, you got 1 through 30 of Runaways, and it was
Volume 2.
Ended up being $2.50 a piece?
Yeah, great deal.
For all 30.
All 30.
You're done.
Got that off my
We're
list.
done. That's awesome. They got some stuff. Their stuff is still in the car. But
Katie got
a Frank from Men in Black bobblehead.
It's so cool.
It was. We were almost
On the
about to
way
walk
out.
out, and she was like, "Hell, it's Frank!" And just, I need to get it.
James was like, do you want it?
Yeah.
You want that.
As far as us, you know, they had a whole bunch of, like I said, they were Bronze Age books that were $2 a piece, and these are in really good condition. So Marvel Super Action Starting the Avengers, number 16, and then some low 200s of the Avengers, 211, 12, 31, 230, thank you very much, 229, 228, 226, 221, $2 a piece.
Hey,
these books,
on the back.
yeah, there's that, oh, actually, wow. Oh, there's, so.
I think some of them are doubles.
Hey Joe, if you're watching this, we owe you $2, dude. Sorry, I didn't even realize that was back there. Guess we'll have to go
There's
back
another one.
and give him $2. What?
Is there? Nope, there's one more.
Yeah, there's one more.
Hey, look, Spider-Woman is on this cover.
Yeah,
That one.
Hey Joe, we owe you $4. We'll buy you a beer next time we're in town. Sorry about that. I feel like a jerk now. I had no idea that they were on back. Those were $2 a piece. Marvel Superheroes featuring the Incredible Hulk from 1981, number 100, $5. Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and Nightcrawler, number 89. That was in the $2 bin. Invincible Iron Man, number 137 from 1980. That was $1 in their $1 bin. And my lady here grabbed a few.
I did. I found Series 1 of Spider-Woman. I found number 9, 7, 5, and 2.
So,
nice.
if you're newer to comics, what you might not realize is that Spider-Woman actually started back in the 70s. So you might not be aware of that if you're, you know, a fan of like the whole like Spider-Gwen stuff and the newer Spider-Women and things like that. You might not be aware that the character of the Spider-Woman has been around for
Jessica Drew
has been around for 35, 40 years. So look into that. These books are really good storylines and they're not really that expensive. They're good.
No, I really enjoy her costume.
Very, yeah. I mean,
wish I'd bring
that right there, that is a 70s costume, straight up.
It is.
No lie.
I found a Turtles bin. I wasn't about to go down that rabbit hole.
Right.
But I did find the Turtles meet Archie.
So this is from 1990 right here.
Spring.
This is a cool crossover book from, boy, you were young when this came out.
1990, I was 3, maybe 3. I
What
was
year?
born in 88, bro.
Right, so this came out in the spring, you were still 2.
Okay, yeah, I was 2.
Math.
We both know.
I was 7. I was 7. I grabbed Marvel Preview Presents Star-Lord number 15 from 1978. It's a cool magazine style black and white comic book from back in the day. And as well, we grabbed a Famous Monsters poster for Jeremy, which we haven't shown him yet. We're going to give it to him as
It's
a
a little
surprise.
rough.
Right, but he'll love it.
It's kind of cool. I think he'll enjoy it.
This is all animated, like stories, like true stories.
From what people told of their experiences
On
Yeah,
9/11.
Is
it's
this.
not like hey, we're gonna animate a story about 9/11. It's all like survivor
Real.
stories, and I got the chills like reading.
Wow,
Really?
really? Part of me remembers this, but so faintly after it came out.
I just saw something about it not too long ago. Of like, I was like, what? There's a 9/11 comic book that's really bizarre and kind of morbid. But once I just read the foreword, and it's like, oh, we all like went through the same thing together. Here's a bunch of stories that we animated that we know, and then there's like a couple like superhero.
I'd bet
like-
the proceeds of it went to
Probably at some
families.
point, yeah.
There was a lot of stuff that came out right after this was done, where there were 9/11 special editions that all went to like FDNY. The publishers will donate all profits from both volumes to charities to aid the victims' families and communities affected. That's incredible. They were somehow able to get all the stories from this, put them together, and so many
It's a
different
bunch of different stories.
Oh, different
Different artists. Yeah.
all different artists.
That's pretty cool.
I really am intrigued to read this,
There's
but I
an-
feel like it's going to get heavy,
Yeah.
real
There's an
heavy.
entire generation.
of kids that
Have
didn't
no
weren't
idea.
there.
I was just out of high school.
Yeah, I
when
was
this
saying to her, I was like, everyone knows where they work,
Yeah.
but there are kids out there who
Right.
they'll just go read about it.
And what a coincidence, we got it when we were in New York.
Yeah, like a week after.
Cool.
It's heavy. I mean, it's really difficult to put into words the type of spot that Koch's Comic Warehouse is.
Yeah.
It defies all logic in a great way. You would think you walk in like, well, all right, I just walked into a complete and total show.
Yeah.
But he's like, these are over here, these are over here,
And he was
this is over here.
so nice.
He took the time to tell us stories. He took the time to show
so
us
nice.
around, gave us a dime tour, you know?
We have the creature.
I Snapchatted with it.
Of course you did.
It was so cute.
It's a cute cat.
Kat runs a Snapchat. I really don't do Snapchat, so that's her whole thing.
So,
Follow Kat on Snapchat under Comic Trips to see the latest filters and voice changing things.
It's a great Snapchat.
Good plug. Good plug. No, he's plugging.
no, he's making fun of me.
So what else? What else we have to add? Today was a cool day in New York.
Yes.
And it's supposed to get better.
Is this good?
I mean, yeah, whatever. That's fine. I need
It's
another
Comic
beer.
Trips approved.
I need another beer.
It's a tour. Thumbs up.
Koch's Comics, all around, thumbs up.
Approved.
4 thumbs up. 5, 6, 7, 8 thumbs up. Koch's Comics officially gets the most thumbs up we've ever had for one single video. Count it. Whammy. Hit the table.
Oh.
What?
I don't like slamming things.
So we ordered some food. We're gonna hang out with Jeremy for a little bit. Chances are he won't be on camera because it's not his thing. Katie and James are gonna head home. We've had an awesome couple days with them. Here's to many, many more adventures in the future, friends.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cool guys.
Every time.
At the very least, we'll just come find stuff.
Yeah, we'll find stuff.